third time watching this through. It's an interesting video about the extremist propaganda of how people felt in the 30s, 40s about the effects of marijuana. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Reefer Madness. Oh, what's up, dude? Which one? Are you Chase or, oh my god. Jasper. Chase or Jasper? Ooh, I'm assuming Jasper. Are you Chris too, Mr. Nuclear Mexican? The cool one. Well, I'm educating a child tonight on the dangers of marijuana. Hey, I have to warn you right now. You need parental consent to watch my stream. I've got a microphone here. I didn't steal your name. My mom gave me this name, alright? And since I'm older than you, you're stealing the name from me. Alright? I've seen this before too. That doesn't make it not good. I wish I was a musical director on this. Oh shit, you play League. You should play with me sometime. You should add me. I'm Vanasenshi. Vanasenshi. Forward. The motion picture you're about to witness may startle you. It wouldn't. Look, they're literally scrolling this thing up. This is the technology of our time, ladies and gentlemen. Marijuana is that drug, a violent narcotic, an unspeakable scourge, the real public enemy #1. Its first effect is sudden, violent, uncontrollable laughter. Yeah, then some dangerous hallucinations. Space expands, time slows down, almost stands still. Fixed ideas come next, conjuring up monstrous extravagances, followed by emotional disturbances, the total inability to direct thoughts, the loss of all power to resist physical emotions, leading finally to acts of shocking violence, ending often in incurable insanity. In picturing its soul-destroying effects, no attempt was made to equivocate. The scenes and incidents, while fictionized for the purposes of this story, are based upon actual research that the results of marijuana addiction. If their stark reality will make you think, will make you aware that something must be done to wipe out this ghastly menace, then the picture will not have failed in its purpose, because the dread marijuana may be reaching forth next for your son or daughter, or yours! Or yours! Fuck. That's fucking marijuana. My league name is V as in Victor or Vance. Vanasenshi. Yeah, I'll just type it in the chat.
Stamp out this frightful assassin of our youth. You can do it by bringing about compulsory education on the subject of narcotics in general. The dread marijuana.
Marijuana.
That is the purpose of this meeting, ladies and gentlemen, to lay the foundation for a nationwide campaign by you to demand by law such compulsory education. Because it is only through enlightenment that this scourge can be wiped out. Out of the traffic in these drugs, a lawlessness that we can scarcely estimate has grown and is now flourishing. It exists in almost every city and hamlet in the country. It might be interesting
every day
for you to know some of the methods used in bringing these drugs into the country, and of the work of the forces of law and order, which are daily combating the traffic, always at the risk of life by their agents. This ceaseless fight against the drug traffic is directed by the Department of Narcotics, Washington.
Washington. And in the future, by Nancy Reagan.
I received a letter of vital importance from a member of the Narcotics Bureau. I'm going to read this letter to you. My dear Dr. Carroll, the suppression of the use of marijuana and of the forces lurking behind it are the most important jobs this department is now engaged in.
Interesting
At the outset of this
change
letter,
of
there is one
audio
vital fact I would like to submit.
quality.
There is a powerful agency. I speak of the school parent associations of this country, which can be invaluable in stamping out this scourge.
Oh, nuclear Mexican, you should go to school.
Their eternal
School's
vigilance
important.
could be the deciding factor in our fight against it.
You've missed a little bit,
The
Demon
weed
Sweat.
marijuana is grown in every state in the Union. Recently, in the city of Brooklyn, New York, a field of marijuana
Yeah,
was
T.S.
found behind a
Bunny's
tenement
son.
court.
Yeah.
The
Son of
weed
Bunny.
was here being cultivated, regularly stripped and dried and sold in schools and at government army posts in and around New York. The dried leaves and berries are ground up and made into cigarettes by a simple hand machine. The deadly narcotic is thus quickly and easily prepared for its market.
Deadly
Sale of
narcotic.
marijuana is even more difficult to detect and halt than the traffic in drugs such as opium, morphine, and heroin.
Because those are
hidden
similar.
in fake jewelry cases, in the heels of shoes, women's shoes especially, because the drugs can be secreted in false heels. Hollowed shaving brushes are another medium. Books with false centers are often used. Watch cases are convenient hiding places. The value of drugs thus seized is enormous. Recently, a huge supply of heroin was taken. It was concealed in an apparently harmless shipment of 35 barrels of olive oil. The deadly drug was burned in the incinerator of the Bureau of Engraving and Printing. And more vicious, more deadly, even than these soul-destroying drugs, is the menace of marijuana.
More vicious than heroin, marijuana.
These things do happen, but they cannot happen to you. You may also believe that the facts have been exaggerated. Let me tell you of something that happened right here in our own city. You probably read about it in the papers. However, I'll give you the real facts behind the case. There was an apartment near one of our high schools. It was run by a woman known as May Coleman.
Now, see? There's a dame in my bed.
Hey, come on, May, get up.
What time is it?
Time to get up and give this place a going over. Looks like the Marines had landed.
Oh, that bunch last night was high enough to take over the Marines and the Navy.
You better get on the job. Some of the kids may be up this afternoon.
Oh, Jack, we can get along without dragging those young kids up here.
Oh, why don't you button up your lip? Always squawking about something. You got more static than the radio.
Oh, more static than the radio? Yeah, bitch, shut your face. Oh, look at that leg. Marijuana means sex appeal. Oh, the children must be here for me to sell my marijuana to. Yeah, you may say 40 is noir badass. I say that's how this is the best time of American history, when men were men and women were shut up bitch.
Is the name? Should be right in. Just sit down and make yourselves comfortable.
Say, what kind of a joint is this, Eddie?
Oh, it's all right, Gwen. See, they probably had a party last night.
Oh.
See, they probably had a party last night.
A couple of your customers, May.
Yeah? They're old enough to know what they're doing. Not like those young kids you bring up here.
All right, all right. Listen, I'm gonna blow.
Where are you going?
I gotta make some deliveries, and I'll probably drop by Joe's place.
Listen, I'm gonna blow another man.
Oh, I wish you'd lay off those kids.
Oh, why don't you get over that mother complex?
Stop. There's marijuana here.
Oh, bye, Ralph. I'm sort of getting a little party Saturday afternoon over at my grandmother's. You know, the place with the swimming pool? Like to come?
Thanks, Eddie. Maybe I will.
I'd sure like to have you.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
I'll probably
will.
drop over.
So long, Ralph.
See you later. Hey, Ralph. Hi, kid. Fine, Jack, and you? Oh, great. Where you heading? Oh,
Wait, these are
Hey, how do you
high
like that?
schoolers?
that's the one I was telling you about. Very nice.
I don't know why you want to make such
That
a
was
fuss
really
over that,
rapey.
Ralph Wiley.
Oh, he's a swell swimmer. He made the
Terrifying.
freshman team that year he went to college.
Yeah, and that lets him out. My dad knows his family. None of them are any good. Father and mother just got a divorce from Paris.
Yeah?
You know, Ralph runs around pretty much on his own. He's been in a couple of jams.
Well, I only kind of say hello to him. I don't go around with him.
Well, you better not. He's a little too old for it. That's what my dad said.
Listen to your father, son.
Hello, Mary. How are you, Bill?
How are you, Ralph?
Oh, hello, Ralph. You know my brother Jimmy, don't you?
How are you? Swell. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Jack Perry. Mary, Bill. No,
How do you do?
Glad to know you. We're going over to Joe's place. Why don't you come along?
We have a date to play, a set of doubles.
Oh, you can play anytime. Come on, we'll have some laughs.
Oh, we can't today, Ralph. Some other time.
Can I go along with you? Sure. Hey, I'll see you at dinner, sis.
I'll see you at dinner, sis. I'm gonna go smoke some marijuana.
Don't be late, Jimmy.
He's all full of smiles. These pushers. Oh god, white people dancing. Ah. Oh god. His hair. Oh.
Hey, he ain't no paper man.
Why don't you know him? That's Hot Finger Friday.
Boy, he really swings out hot with a mess of jive. You want to dance?
Do I?
What is happening right now? Everyone's having a super swell
I
time.
was expecting us at the apartment a little later. Any new prospects?
Maybe.
Dude, this guy is like, it's not the weed, he's just a serial killer. Now I'm gonna play a tune. Those numbers sound super swell. 100 billion dead due to weed. That sounds about right, too. It's about accurate. This guy's gonna die. He's smoking the marijuana. Look at him. This is exactly what I see when I see friends, when I see people smoke. The last time I smoked weed, that's the face I made.
Wonderful.
You just finding that out?
Why can't we go now?
Sure.
say, kids, we're having a little party up at my girlfriend's apartment. Wouldn't you like to come? Oh, I'd love to. You want to come, don't you, Jimmy?
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure.
Nice with you.
Sure, sweetheart.
Come on, we can all go in my car.
Your titties are there, I'm there.
See you later, Joe. Donna.
Oh, gee golly, I dropped this. Let me clean this off for you here.
It's sweet of you to help me, Bill.
Well, I'll try anything except domestic science.
Why, Bill, don't you want to learn something about running your own home?
The answer is no.
Ha!
You know,
That's sexist as fuck, and I love it.
Told Mother that the table where the pot roast gravy was, she hadn't added 3 heaping.
The answer is no. The women belong in the kitchen.
She just threw me out of the kitchen.
Well, I don't wonder.
Hello, children.
Hello, Mother.
Hello, Mrs. Lane.
That was sweet of you, Mother.
Gosh,
Oh,
hot
that's
chocolate.
amazing.
Thanks, Mrs. Lane.
I know you can't study on empty stomachs. Now then, enjoy yourselves.
He will.
She will too, Mrs. Lane. May I?
Oh, thank you, kind sir. You're so very, very kind.
Mary, before we do that math, how about reading some of this? It's swell.
Romeo and Juliet.
Don't you like it?
Uh-huh.
You know, when I study this, I kind of think of you. I just sort of feel as though you're
A woman
there beside me.
who reads? Burn her at the stake!
Well, listen. It is my soul that calls upon thy name.
Oh, a
How
Shakespearean
silver
actor.
sweet sound lovers' tongues by night, like softest music to attending ears.
Romeo,
My dear.
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
Oh, mommy's
by
so
the hour
fucking
of
happy.
9.
I will not fail.
See you,
'Tis
toaster
20
freak.
years till then.
Play well. Pwn the noobs.
Well, I'll see you tonight, Mary. Goodbye, Mrs. Lane.
Goodbye.
So long. Gosh, oh!
Oh, no!
Oh, I guess I'm all right. Well,
The marijuana did that.
bye.
Hey, Daddy!
Oh, Julie. Hey.
Hey, Dad, you got anything for me?
Well, there should be
Don't bother.
I sure do. I got a joint in my pocket here for you.
Have you?
There you are.
What made you so late, Bill? I was getting worried.
Well, I had to study, Ma.
He was not. I saw him out walking with his girl. Bill's got a girl. Got a girlfriend.
Ma, make him cut it out.
Well, make him good. Wow.
Well, Bill has got a girl.
Quiet. And put that candy away till after dinner. Henry, you shouldn't have given it to him.
Well, he has got a girlfriend, and her name is Mary.
Yeah, I'll shut you up.
Bill, Junior, quit that carrying on. Junior.
Oh, that's a little down there, all right there, young.
Mary's little Ann. Mary's little Ann. I didn't mean it, Bill. Honest, I didn't.
Oh, well, what I'm burned up about is it just didn't say Bill had a swell girl.
Gee, it must be love. She'd have to be swell for you to like her.
Uh-huh. Sounds like you want something. Come on, what is it?
Oh, this is so bad.
It's a model airplane. It won't work. Gosh, Bill, you could fix it. You can fix it.
Okay, I'll fix it.
This is so bad.
Hey, Dad, read me funny pictures, will you?
Yeah, Dad, read him shit.
Oh, hello, Jimmy.
Oh my god.
Mary told me to wait and tell her she had to go home. Her mother wanted her to go to the dressmaker with her.
Oh, thanks, Jimmy. Must be getting grown up. I see Mary let you have the car.
Yeah. Can I take you any place?
Well, I wasn't going any place in particular.
Well, then,
Oh man, Nuclear Mexican, you're like my new best friend, man. That's some fucked up shit right there.
Well, gee, I'll buy you something else.
That's some fucked up shit. I like it.
For one root beer. Well.
Hi, Bill. Hi, Jimmy.
Oh, hey, Jimmy.
Hello, Jimmy. Hello, Bill. Come on, slide in.
Hello, Blanche.
Hello, Ralph. How are you? Well, Blanche, how have you been, Ralph? Hello, John. 2 sodas. No, I mean 1 soda and 1 root beer. How
How's May?
Oh, she's fine. We're going up to her apartment a little later.
Couldn't Bill come along? Well, don't come on along. Bill, you'll get a kick out of it. Thanks just the same.
Oh, come on, Bill. Mary won't be jealous.
Well, the kid is an ass. He's sitting there fucking telling on his brother. I beat up my brothers all the time for that sort of shit when I was a little kid. Oh god, the fucking psychopath. He's ready. I love how his hair is like dressed up in like almost like two horns of Satan. It's like they're trying to demonify this guy, vilify him just by his hair and his face. It's amazing.
Hi, kid. Hello, Jack. What do you say? Yeah, come on in.
Come on, Bill. Don't stand there.
Yeah, don't stand there.
Meg, this is Bill Harper. He's okay.
Hello.
He's okay.
Well, if you say so. It's all right with me. I'll be back in a minute. Hiya, kids. How you doing? There's a new one in today.
Yeah, Bill Harper. He's all right. Blanche has got herself quite a yen for her.
Not bad. I didn't think she had that much taste.
She knows what she's doing. She's got Ralph nuts about her, and now she's got her hooks up for this new kid.
Say, we haven't any more smokes. You better run over and get some.
Why couldn't you find
Is that a
that
carton?
here this morning? Now I've got my car in the shop.
Well, what of it? That kid out there, Jimmy, he's got a car. He'll take you. Come on, get going. Hurry up.
See, the problem with this
Hey, Jimmy.
is that Jimmy has a car.
I've got to run over to Cedar Avenue for a minute. You
Now
got
there's
a
going to
car,
be some
haven't you? Yeah,
like
my sister.
driving while
Wanna
under
give
the
me a lift?
influence.
Why, sure. Come on. Okay.
Oh my. Oh. Oh, getting frisky. Can't have any of this. Oh my. Grab her butt. Grab her butt.
No, thank you. Well, here we are. Oh, thanks.
Oh, May, don't forget me.
Don't forget to give me one of those weed cigarettes. Oh, she does not like him at all.
Here, if you want a good smoke, try one of these.
Ooh. I've never seen anyone smoke weed with a bigger smile.
I thought you were a skirt. Of course, if you're afraid.
Hey, what's up, Humi? This is Reefer Madness.
I know you like that. Really, you will. Now just take a puff of that.
Or Half-Life 3, whichever you want it to be. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm really drunk. We're watching people get fake high in the 1940s or whatever and vilify a harmless drug.
Just be a minute, kid.
Hey, Jack, give me a cigarette before you go, will you?
Yeah, they smoking joints, son. That's right. They smoking that wacky tobacco.
Hello, Jack.
Hi,
This is
boss.
called Reefer Madness. R-E-E-F-E-R
Getting
Madness.
better every day. Those kids sure go for it.
Swell.
Had to run over for a couple more cartons. Ran short today.
All right. Yanni, pack 10 groats for Jack Perry.
Demon Sweat's got this shit handled.
Who? Pete Daly. All right, send him in.
Yeah, super old American propaganda film. This was a super successful propaganda film too. This film, in and of itself, helped push the legalization of marijuana, which at the time was not illegal in the United States.
When I had to sell that rotten gin.
You're after the dough, aren't you?
Yeah, but I don't need dough that bad.
Well, back then, back when this film was started, it was weed was just becoming a bad guy. Like a lot of our forefounders, a lot of our old ass fucking presidents, they grew weed, they smoked weed, like written, documented. George Washington, Jefferson, like these people smoked weed, they grew weed. Weed was a fucking norm of society until the 1900s. Where all of a sudden, you know, you've got the big booming nicotine tobacco companies all of a sudden pushing back against marijuana because it's actually cutting into their profits.
All right, Jack, pick up your stuff from down here. I'll be ready by now.
Okay.
This hatred against marijuana, though, it's a new thing. It's only 100 years old. And it's completely corporate.
Better be careful how you drive it. The first thing you know, you'll be ice cold.
Driving under the influence of marijuana.
Take it easy, kid.
My God.
Kill somebody.
I've driven stoned before, and it is nothing like that. It feels like that, but it's actually about 5 miles an hour. Oh my God, is he okay? Get him up. Get him to the hospital.
Mary, you're not eating your breakfast again. Bill Hartford hasn't been around lately. Anything wrong between you two?
Why should there be anything wrong?
There shouldn't be, I'm sure. And whatever it is isn't serious, I know.
I'm sorry, Mother, for snapping at you like that.
Don't worry about it, dear.
Super down.
Why don't you speak frankly to Bill? He'll be honest whatever the trouble is. I'm sure Bill Harper never lied about anything.
Yes, that's right. Bill's mother says he never lies.
There, you see?
You think it'd be all right if I speak to him about it?
Why, of course. Oh, Jimmy. Sit down, darling, and I'll have your breakfast for you in a moment.
Oh, he's hungover as fuck.
Jimmy, there's something worrying you.
What have I got to worry about?
Why don't you tell me?
Oh, for Pete's sake, don't start to cross-examine me, will you? I'm all right.
Jimmy! Don't let Mother see you like that.
Jesus. The drama. Holy fuck. I can't take the drama. Poor Jimmy.
There is no doubt that there is an organized gang distributing the narcotic to students, not only in my school, but all over the city. You government men have got to find some way to put an end to it.
Of course, I agree with you, Dr. Carroll. But do you realize that marijuana is not like other forms of dope? You see, it grows wild in almost every state in the Union. Therefore, there is practically no interstate commerce in the drug. As a result, the government's hands are tied. And frankly, the only sure cure is a widespread campaign in education.
Oh, it's all right to talk about education, Mr. Wyatt, but we educators can't do anything until the public is sufficiently aroused.
Wow.
Let me show you something.
All right.
In 1930, the records on marijuana in the Washington office of the Narcotics Division scarcely filled a small folder like this. Today, they fill cabinets.
This cabinet over here, for instance.
All these devoted to marijuana records. Here is an example. A 16-year-old lad apprehended in the act of staging a holdup. 16 years old and a marijuana addict. Here is a most tragic case.
Yes, I remember. Just a young boy. Under the influence of the drug, he killed his entire family with an axe.
Then there is the most vicious type of
Damn.
case. Here.
That shit must have been laced with something.
A young girl, 17 years old, a reefer smoker, taken in a raid in the company with 5 young men. Here is a particularly flagrant case.
Yes, I remember. The newspapers made quite a play of it. In West Virginia, wasn't it?
Yes. And there are hundreds of them coming up, new ones every day.
I'd like to take these records, if I may. I feel they would be of invaluable assistance to me in combating the evil in my school.
You're very welcome, Dr. Carroll.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, I'd believe that if they were on fucking PCP and doing that shit. That ain't fucking
There
marijuana.
seems to be something wrong. What is it? You were always a fine student. You always had excellent grades.
Well, I guess the work is getting a little harder, Dr. Carroll.
No, no, it isn't that. Bill,
Oh, that's hilarious, Demon Sweat.
Of course I can't.
He
unless you
injected
let
one
me.
whole marijuana.
You're undermining your health.
Well, there's nothing, Dr. Carroll. Really, there isn't. I'll study harder, honest.
Honest. If you were being honest with me and honest with yourself, I'm afraid you'd tell me an entirely different story. Bill, I'm going to ask you a straightforward question. And I'd like to have a straightforward answer.
Yes, sir.
Stolen joke.
Isn't it true that you have, perhaps unwillingly, acquired a certain harmful habit through association with certain undesirable people?
Certain undesirables? Wait, this is the 1940s, so is that black
No,
people
sir, I
or
haven't, Dr.
Mexicans?
Well, that is, you see, I'm
Terrible fucking
worried
culture.
about something at home.
All right, my boy. We'll just have to let it go at that. But remember, if you ever want to confide in me,
Cheers.
no one will ever be the wiser.
Thank you, Dr. Carroll.
The munchies be cray cray.
Hello, Mary.
I don't know. Back in 1940s, Jews were kind of hip.
Well, if you're waiting
Not
for
in
Bill,
Germany,
he hasn't
but in
been
the rest
here
of the
for
world.
weeks.
Oh no! I just broke my table. Nice. Oh shit, we're about to see some stripping. Yeah, dance with her. Yeah, let's see where this goes. Terrible white people dancing. Take 3. She's doing the something. I'm not sure what it is.
Didn't take that new kid long to catch on.
Don't take any of them long.
Yeah, freedom. It's a bitch. Doesn't take long to catch on to that.
Say, don't you ever get fed?
You're feeding me, can't you see?
Can't you say? Huh?
Give me a knife and a fork, will you?
Get it yourself.
Oh! Man, she is... Send her to jail. Oh, now they're going back to the bedroom. And he's like, Man. This is crazy. This is bad. Come on, give it to me. Things are getting super hot. Oh, ooh. She's digging the butt grab. That's totally a butt grab there. Slightly. I can't say slight. Whoa, oh, God, they're on speed now. This isn't marijuana. This is the opposite of marijuana. This is at least speed. I think that Mexican might have nailed it with PCP, or was it Horny? Somebody nailed it. That ain't marijuana. This shit's getting weird. It's like everything's on fast forward.
Good morning.
We're tracing a hit-and-run driver. Someone caught the license number at the place of the accident but didn't get it quite right. So we're checking all numbers like it, and yours was one of them.
Well, I'll try to help you.
You remember what you did on the 29th of last month?
Oh, that was the day before Mother's birthday. Oh, yes, I remember that because I left school and went directly to the dressmaker's with Mother. I was there all afternoon.
Did you happen to loan your car to a couple of men?
No, I had the car all afternoon myself.
Well, thanks, miss. Sorry to have troubled you.
Tell me, was the person killed?
Unfortunately, he wasn't, but that's still no excuse for hit-and-run driving.
She's like, oh shit, my brother. That's why he was so weird that day. I remember.
Has Jimmy Lane been here today?
He was in. He went over to May's place. You know where that is.
Well, he was going to wait for me here, so he didn't give me May's address. Are you sure Jimmy didn't leave any message for me?
Yeah, she's
Mary?
pretty cute. Hit and runner.
No, he didn't.
But I can make you an ice
But I
cream
guess
sandwich
you're
if you
okay.
want, little girl.
I'll write it down for you.
Would you like a milkshake? Who is this guy? He's like a bartender at a milkshake place.
Mary, come right in.
Is Jimmy here?
Oh, he's around somewhere. I think he went out to take Agnes home, but he'll be right back. Come in and sit down, Mary.
Dead baby's
Let me
a
take your
block. What the fuck?
Who's the new kid?
Oh my god, dead baby jokes. Whew. I don't think I was prepped for that. I don't think I was ready.
It's funny, we've never been able to get her up here before. Hey, scram, will you?
Yeah, okay, I've got his wife plenty of fucking times. It's not that fucking easy. I've had to carry that bitch out of places. What? Okay, Demon Sweat, I would like you to explain what the fuck you think this movie has to offer at all. I'm not finding any redeeming qualities so far.
Thanks.
Like, there's
Are you
nothing
sure Jimmy
that's
will be
actually
back
valid
soon?
or
Any
valuable.
minute.
The dead baby jokes keep coming, though. I'm appreciating that to a certain degree. Aw, dead baby o'clock has passed. Rest in peace, dead baby o'clock. Is she self-pleasing right now? What's going on? Oh, it's funny as fuck, that's for fucking sure. I'm not gonna take that away from it. Oh, dude, he's got that regret face. He's like, oh, fuck, I did that. Oh, fuck. Hey, don't diss Sharknado. That shit was pretty good.
Say, what's the matter? Am I an orphan?
Where do you put it? You got a hollow leg?
Thanks, Steve.
Please, sir, can I have some more? I get it. Hey, what's the matter? Am I an orphan? That's fucking brilliant. That's brilliant.
Mary!
Oh, no. Oh, no. Things got super rapey. And depressing. Oh, shucks, I had sex with her. Rape, 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 rape.
Everything's over.
Nice dissolve. Nice. Oh, another dissolve. Wow, what? Oh, now she wants it. It's no longer rapey. Now they're fucking. Okay. Oh. Shit's getting real. So he pulls out a gun to pistol whip the guy? Oh shit, bitch got shot!
Ralph! Ralph!
fuck. Shit got super real.
Is she all right?
No, she's dead.
She's dead.
That.
May.
Holy shit, things got so deep all of a sudden.
Now listen, you two. I want you to get out of here. Get out of here and forget you're ever in here today. I'll handle this. Now get going. Give it to me. Here. Harry.
Dude, I don't even, like, I just don't even. Holy shit.
What happened? You killed her. After I scram, you call the cops. And this is your story. Remember it. These two kids came up here for a couple of beers. You were out in the kitchen, you heard the shots. When you got in here, that's what you found. Just stick to that story.
Whew, this is deep.
Mary!
Dude, she's dead. According to them, you killed her. And I think her name's Mary, not Patty. I could be wrong, but it sounds like Mary to me. Just saying. Oh shit, like he's indebted to the mafia now or something.
Hello, Jack. I was just talking to a friend of mine. A cop.
A cop?
Sergeant on the homicide squad. The guy you hit that day died. Died? I mean, you didn't... No. I didn't crack, and I'm not going to. Nobody will ever know you were driving that car. Well, thanks, Jack. Just as long as you keep your mouth shut that you were ever up in May's apartment. Why, sure, Jack, sure.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Holy fuck, Nuclear Mexican. Oh my god. Please follow me and watch me often. I love your fucking banter. It is fucking... It's gold. It's fucking gold. I need it around me all the time. Because she was fucking dead. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful.
Dr. Carroll, as principal of the Lakeside High School, did you, during the last 3 months, notice any changes in the demeanor and attitude of your student, William Harper?
Yes, in a number of things. For example, at times disassociation of ideas.
Of ideas. Is he high?
Another instance, I happened to attend the recent interscholastic tennis matches. And while Bill Harper had been considered an exceedingly good player...
Oh, but that's because they're cunts.
I saw him miss the ball by as much as 3 or 4 feet.
We had horribly hooched appreciate the drunken asshole, the dirty mouth fucker, the troll, whatever the fuck you are. We love it. Balls of a hobbit. Oh my.
Dr. Carroll has been called merely as a witness.
Hold on. Which hobbit? Which hobbit are you?
Did you notice changes that would lead you to believe, as
Oh my god, which balls are you?
that he was under some severe mental
Frodo balls?
which might
Bilbo
possibly
balls?
have been induced
Samwise balls?
Yes, I recall
Pippin
this
balls?
distinctly a few weeks ago. It was during a class of English literature. There was a serious discussion of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet when he suddenly burst into an uncontrollable fit of hysterical laughter.
Oh, by the way, Dr. Carroll, 6 months ago, what would have been your opinion regarding the character of my client?
He was a fine, upstanding American boy, a good scholar, a good athlete.
Bilbo balls, nice.
Representative of the caliber of young men.
I'm sure those balls got a lot of hobbit pussy. Elf pussy too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, snap out of it, will you?
Dude, no one knows what's happening in this movie. Somebody died,
Bring him up there
and
anyway.
fuck you, Michelle,
He's
for
just
that,
a
by the
kid.
way.
You can't hang him.
Shut up, shut up!
Why don't you let yourself go? Talk. Go off your nut and have me that way, too. It was his own fault, wasn't it?
Shut up!
Legless pussy.
Jack, I want to get out of this place.
No one can lose me
We're gonna
forever.
stay here as long as we have to keep those two out there.
I am
undercover.
forever and always.
Till the trial's over.
Till the trial's
The
over.
boss gets a better idea.
Boss?
They're getting on my nerves.
So now there's a mafia boss.
Can't last much longer. Not worried about her. We gotta keep him gagged.
Gotta keep him gagged, see? Stick a cock in your mouth, see?
All you gotta do is keep him from having too many reefers.
Any day now, that punk will get hot. He'll probably spill and tell all he knows if he gets a chance.
I don't think he'll get it.
You won't lose me, Demon Sweat. I promise. You'll
I'll
never
see you
lose
later.
me.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna see the boss.
Holy shit, the channel's like blowing up right now. So this movie, Balls of a Hobbit, Bilbo's balls of balls of Bilbo. So I'm just gonna call you Bilbo's balls, balls of Bilbo. This is Reefer Madness, a movie from the 1940s American propaganda, one of the most successful instances of American propaganda. This movie helped propel the anti-marijuana legislature. Tears.
That's no good.
This movie helped prepare the anti-marijuana legislature that made marijuana illegal. Before this movie, before the early 1920s, 1900s, marijuana was legal. Our president smoked it. Our presidents grew it. It was a legal commodity that everyone could partake in and use freely as a part of being a fucking motherfucking American. This movie single-handedly fucked our rights, our being smokers of the marijuana.
Have a duty to perform. A duty to yourselves and to our community.
Politics!
Mary Lane is dead. The evidence you've heard at this trial could not have failed to convince you of the guilt.
And history. I've actually found history is something that schools don't actually teach. If schools taught real history, they teach about how fucked up America is, and how fucked up Americans are, and how we have fucked everyone over. Everybody that's gotten in our way. And you know what, Balls of a Hobbit? You're boring. Fuck you.
The defendant has told you that he saw someone attacking Mary Lane.
But I'll also drink to you because you're Bilbo's fucking testicles.
Have been unable to produce one witness to substantiate that statement. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you have heard
Baran.
trial, men who have tried to bring out the fact that the defendant might have become momentarily insane when he fired the shot that killed Mary Lane. But the defense has been unable to prove that he was insane. William Harper was sane when he visited the apartment where the tragedy occurred. He was in the habit of visiting the place. He was sane when he went into a bedroom with another young woman. You've all heard what went on in that room. You heard it from the defendant's own lips. Involved as he was in a tawdry love affair, Mary Lane was in the way. She had found him out. In a moment of anger, he deliberately and willfully killed her. If such deeds are permitted to go unpunished, this community would cease to be a decent and safe place for us or our children to live. I do not believe I have to plead or even demand that you bring in a verdict to punish the defendant for the crime that he has committed against society. You are upright citizens. That is why you were chosen to judge another. And as honest, upright citizens, there is only one verdict which you can find, and that is a verdict of guilty.
This court will be adjourned
until the jury's verdict is reached.
Some of the best acting. Thanks, Hitler. Sounds good. What?
I suppose you all feel the same about this case.
Yeah, that's some pretty shitty English there. Like, is there a
He
comma?
might have been insane.
Semicolon?
No, he wasn't. He knew what he was doing.
Here? Like, oh, Toaster Freak's back. Hi, Toaster Freak.
Supposing he was insane.
You can never make me believe it nor anybody else. We'll take a first vote.
It is like
11 for
2:30 in the
conviction,
morning.
1 for acquittal. But there's a reasonable doubt about the boy's sanity. We can't.
No doubt about the fact that he murdered her. He admitted it himself. That wasn't the first time he was there.
Yeah, he was there.
We gotta make an example before boys like that contaminate all of our children. We can't have every murderer hiding behind the gag that he's insane.
Yes, I'm a woman,
Sure,
and
he
I
did
must
before
be
he killed
upright
somebody.
guilty.
But whose fault is it?
This poor guy, he got framed as fuck. As we look through the cardboard wall.
Have you reached a verdict? We have.
Your Honor.
The defendant will rise. What is your verdict? We find the defendant guilty.
No! If you would have just not sat there and read your newspaper when he was fighting with your son, maybe then you would have noticed that he was disturbed and smoking the marijuana. Man, he's sweating. And she's moving her arms.
Stop that racket. Stop it.
What's the matter with
Whew.
Give me the creeps.
May!
What do you want?
Bring me some reefers.
He's got the itch.
They're going to hang him. Blanche, they're going to hang him.
Oh, come on. Get a hold of yourself. Here you are. Quit that crazy laughing.
Where's Jack? I want to get out of here.
They'll pick you up and hang you if you don't pipe down.
I want to see Jack. Jack. I want to see Jack.
And this guy's fucking crazy.
You better quiet him. I can't do anything with him.
I've got to see Jack. We can't let that kid hang.
He'll be here. Don't worry. He'll be here in a little while.
I've got to see him. I've got to see him.
man, some fucked up shit's about to happen. There's some foreshadowing going on. She should tell him to kill himself. Maybe he'll do it.
Everything will be over soon. Do you want me to play something for you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Play
yeah.
something.
All right. Come on. Honey, give me a smoke, will you?
And this whole movie has just reminded me that I quit smoking cigarettes and I want a cigarette. That's all it's reminded me of. I want a fucking cigarette. Really bad. Play faster.
Play faster. Play faster.
Oh man, if only marijuana made me feel this way. Oh wait, no, this is what marijuana does to me. Makes me all like anxiety and paranoid. Yeah, seriously, things I learned today, weed is meth. Today I learned, oh thank you for clarifying that, Toaster Freak.
I know what you want.
Thank you.
You want to kill me.
Oh.
You're crazy. Take it easy, kid. I just want to talk to you.
Kid? Whoa. She's loving it. She thinks it's a fucking game.
Hurry, hurry. There's a terrible fight going on. Yes, yes. Apartment 32.
Wow. So I just run in and pull the people out?
Are you ready to tell what you know?
TF, Twisted Fate? Yeah, Twisted Fate gets it. Oh, Toaster Freak. I mean, Toaster Freak gets it too. What's going on with the axe in the wall? What's happening there with that? Hartford Case Gang leaders captured. It's the judge's chamber, see?
If we can gain some measure of leniency for my client, she is prepared to enter a plea of guilty and, in addition, turn state's evidence in the case of William Harper.
I regret that this court is not prepared to bargain with justice.
I'll tell anyway. I was there. I saw it. I know who killed Mary. And I'll tell you who killed Mary Lane. It wasn't Bill. It was Jack. Jack Perry. He shot Mary and then he put the gun in Bill's hand. We were all up at the apartment one afternoon, and Mary came in looking for her brother. Bill and I, we'd been in another room. And Bill came in, he caught Ralph with Mary, and they started to fight. But it was Jack who had the gun. He was going to hit Bill over the head with it to make stop. And then the gun went off. I saw it. I can see it now. It was horrible. And before he knew it, Mary was dead. But you see, Judge, Bill didn't know he hadn't killed Mary. He was so doped up, they made him think he had.
You were so doped up.
Ralph wanted to tell you, too. Oh, if they'd only let him. But this is the truth, Judge. I'm telling you the truth. After Jack saw the poor thing was dead, he put the gun in Bill's hand. It was Jack's fault. And it was my fault, too. I got all of them to come up to the apartment. I'm just as much to blame. I am. I am.
Do I understand you wish to plead guilty to a charge of fostering moral delinquency in the case of William Harper?
Fostering moral delinquency? That's not a terrible charge, right?
Prepare a statement for signature. And also an order setting aside the jury's verdict in the case of the people versus William Harper. In the interests of justice, I shall direct a verdict of not guilty. Sign here, please.
Sign here.
You shall be brought into court on Thursday, the 17th, when sentence will be pronounced. Meanwhile, you will be held as a material witness in the case of the people versus Ralph Wiley.
Alright, now come with me. Is that like a chick bailiff? Sad music for the girl. The girl who took advantage of the dude. She fucked him. Then there was pistol whipping. And then there was a damn dead sister. And he's like, oh no, my little sister, she's dead. And she's like, I'm really sad this all happened. I'm gonna jump. Oh no, no, don't do it. No, 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 it's no, life is so much worth it. Oh no. Oh man, that was.
In the hearings before this court today, to what I hope will be the final actions revolving about an unhappy and unfortunate case, one whose horrible tragedy will forever remain with me. I am happy to have been enabled, before it was too late, to order the verdict of the jury in the case of the people versus William Harper to be set aside.
Just dead.
But, young man, although this court is convinced that to declare you guilty would have been a gross miscarriage of justice, we cannot condone your acts. And we can express only the hope that your experiences may not alone keep you, but thousands of others from the vicious pitfalls of marijuana.
She probably would have only served a couple years.
To remain in this court during the next case, so that you will be obliged to witness what you yourself so narrowly escaped. Call the case of the people versus Ralph Wiley.
Bill. Good job, Bill. You survived it, Bill. You smoked weed, but you're good, Bill. I can't believe she committed suicide. That's sad me. That's sad. She shouldn't have died. But now we got the crazy Ralph Wiley.
Your Honor, in this case, the state waives trial of matter. It is convinced that he is hopelessly and incurably insane, a condition caused by the drug marijuana to which he was addicted. It is recommended, Your Honor, that the defendant be placed in an institution for the criminally insane for the rest of his natural life. Defendant's counsel joins the state in this request.
Because drugs.
Since counsel for the defense, as well as counsel for the state, seem to agree on this, I see no reason why the request should not be granted.
Yes, that happened right here, to your neighbors. It is not too much to say that in your hands lies the possibility of averting other tragedies like it. We must work untiringly so that our children are obliged to learn the truth.
Isn't that the guy from Indiana Jones?
That we can
Like the crazy fucking Nazi scientist guy?
The next tragedy may be that of your daughter, or your son, or yours.
Or yours.
Or yours.
Or yours. Tell your children to stay away from the marijuana. Well, that was fucking interesting. I just watched a video with you guys. Dear God. I think we're over this now. I think we're done. It was so bad. New Mex. It was pretty bad. It was also for the children. Or something. No, it can't be for the children. It can't be. The Union though, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Watch there. I recommend that. Alright. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm going to bed. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I got video games to make. If that's what you want to call them. Well, actually I call them that. Because they are. They're video games. They're video games. Video games. Alright, this fat man's done sitting here, being fat, watching movies. I love you all. It was fantastic spending so much goddamn time with all of you. Like, 4 hours plus. I've been streaming since 9. I haven't even seen what time it is. I'm assuming it's at least after 2. Michelle, Demon Sweat. I'll hit you up on Facebook tomorrow. We'll talk about doing some co-op or some multiplayer or some shit. We'll get that shit ironed out, worked out. We'll do that tomorrow. Alright, everybody else, go fuck yourselves. I love you. And remember that marijuana is a terrible, terrible drug. A drug worse than even that of heroin and many other opiates. Good night. Cruel, cruel, cruel world. Good night. Now I have to stand up and go all the way to my computer. I've got like half a beer left. I'm going to chug this. Let's do that. Chug, 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 chug. Oh. Okay. There's that. Oh. Now I stand up. You go turn the stream off. I'll walk all the way over to my computer. Oh God. All the burps. All the burps are for Demon Sweat. Just for you, Sweaty. Good night, everybody. It was fun. Love y'all. Probably be on tomorrow with guest starring the Demon Sweats. Good night. Stop streaming.